गतकक्षायाम् अस्माभिः फर्स्ट बुक ऑफ संस्कृत इत्यस्य प्रथमः पाठः अधीतः। अधुना तस्य गृहकार्यं यत् प्रदत्तम् आसीत् तस्य किञ्चित् शीघ्रं शीघ्रम् अभ्यासं कृत्वा अग्रिमाः पाठाः पठितव्याः। गमगच्छति to go, नीनयति to lead, पतपतति to fall, बुधबोधति to know, understand, भूभवति to be, to become, रक्षरक्षति to protect, वदवदति to speak, वसवसति to dwell, सरति to move, चरचरति to walk, to go, दहदहति to burn, पचपचति to cook, जीवजीवति to live, नमनमति to bow, त्यजत्यजति to abandon. These many kriya padas or roots we had seen, and based on that they had given the homework. So I will just ask Vadami, you have to say in by adding subject, you have to explain that same sentence in English. Vadami.
I speak.
Aham vadami, I speak.
Aham.
Yes.
Next one, sir.
The next one.
Sarasi. So tvam sarasi.
Now we will go like a vertical.
Oh, I'm sorry. Rakshasi. Tvam rakshasi.
Tvam rakshasi.
You protect.
Next.
Patati. Saha patati. He or she falls. Sorry, saha means he. Saha patati will be she falls. Sorry.
He, she is fine. Saha patati, sa patati is fine.
Okay. Bodhasi. Tvam bodhasi. You know.
Sarasi.
Sarasi, again, you move. Tvam sarasi. Nayami, aham nayami, I carry. Vasasi, tvam vasasi, you dwell. Sarami, aham sarami, I move. Gachati, gachati, saha gachati, sa gachati, he or she goes. Admi, aham admi, I eat. Nayati, saha sa nayati, he, she leads. Bodhami, aham bodhami, I know. Bhavati, bhavati, saha bhavati.
Saha bhavati.
So,
to become.
Bhavati becomes, right? To becomes. He becomes. Atti, I think is Atti is saha. Will it go with saha? Saha atti.
Saha atti.
Asti. Saha atti means he or he eats.
He eats.
And asti. Asti is Bhanuvasara. Adya Bhanuvasara asti.
Saha asti, you can.
Oh, saha asti. He is.
So
he is.
Nandamiji had written.
Atti is eating.
We had seen the Kriya Pada while discussing these rules. See, a root of the second conjugation is as, to be, and ad is to eat. So basically, ad dhatu, if you decline, it will go like atti, attaha, adanti, atsi, attaha, attha, admi, advaha, admaha. So basically, here you could have written admi, aham admi, I eat. And atti, saha atti, or sa atti means he or she eats. That was the answer. And similarly, asti dhatu, you have to write it down. Asti, staha, kanti, asi, staha, stha, asmi, swaha. And this is how it goes. The atti, adhatu and the as dhatu both belongs to second conjugation. And only in this book, only two dhatus are given from second conjugation because they are little difficult and though not that much use. So only us and ad dhatu they have given. And us dhatu is very, very important. It will be used everywhere. Okay. Then we had seen even English sentences. We will go fast. Thou speakest. Speakest in the sense you speak. Sentence.
Nandini ji, you want to go?
One by one.
Tvam vadasi. Tvam vadasi.
Tvam vadasi. Next.
Oh, it's my turn or okay. He speaks. Saha vadati.
Next. Nandini ji. You go.
You go. Tvam gachasi.
Next. I go.
I go. Aham gachami.
Next.
Saha vadati.
He dwells.
Dwells. Vasati. Saha vasati.
Saha vasati. I dwell.
I dwell. Aham vasami.
You fall.
Tvam patasi.
You have to look your nose. Okay. You walk.
You walk. Tvam charasi.
Oh.
From.
I don't want to. Okay.
So for walk, we can take both charasi and gachasi, right?
Gachati means to go.
Okay.
They are asking about to walk, so we will use chalasi. He knows.
Saha bodhati.
Saha bodhati. You lead.
Tvam nayasi.
Tvam nayasi. Okay. He moves.
Move. Sarati. Saha sarati.
Saha sarati. I become.
Aham bhavami.
Aham bhavami. You eat.
You eat. Tvam khadasi.
They haven't introduced khad dhatu, so we cannot use. We have to use dhatu.
Oh.
So it will become see. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Tvam adasi.
No, after with C. At C.
Ati.
Here, like this. Here you have to add C. That's it. At C.
Atsi.
I am. Aham asmi.
Asmi. You are. You are. From. To become use as dhatu, right? So tvam asi, tat tvam asi. That Brahma you are. You.
Tattvam.
That art ऐसा बोलते हैं ना.
Like tattwamasi, tvamasi.
हाँ सेम. ये वाली इसकी लैंग्वेज है ना, वो पुरातन लैंग्वेज. हाँ तो ये बुक भी 1800 में लिखा गया है. तो that time they might be using this kind of language. He lives.
He lives. Saha vasati.
Abundance.
Okay. Saha tyajati.
Saha tyajati. You go.
Tvam namasi.
See, I cook.
Aham pachami.
Thou burnest. You burn. Tvam dahasi.
I protect.
Aham rakshami.
He walks.
So, when I was doing this Saha walks, I've used both charati he is saha charati. Then atati. So which should we stick to charati or can we also say atati?
You can say charati, chalati, atati. ये चलती चलती सही रहेगा. अटती longer.
Okay.
I live.
अहं जीवामि.
अहं जीवामि. He cooks.
Saha pachati.
I abandon.
अहं त्यजामि.
Then this one is simple. Now second and third we will do, then the pura forms we will get, right? Gacchati, gachatah, gachanti, gachasi, gachatah, gachatha, gachami, gachava, gachama. So we will do second and the third lesson all together. So basically plural terminations will be used. For example, all plural forms like first person. Here in this book, first person is gacchami, gachavah, gachamah. So gachamah. And the second person would be gachatha. And third person bahuvachan would be gacchanti. So this way. So what we will do all together like a gacchati, gachatha, gacchanti, gachasi, gachatha, gachata, gachami, gachavah, gachama. That would be more simple. Let's understand now the forms you already know. That's why I'm not going into it. So let's directly move towards conjugation. Now in first lecture they had introduced first conjugation. Now they are introducing fourth one. What is the special about fourth one? We need to add ya vikarana along with main root. Then we need to add titah, anti, sitah, taha, nivasmas, those pratyas. So basically nash is the root. Here along with nash we need to add ya vikarana. So it will become nasha. Then titah anti pratyas will be added. It will sound like nashyati, nashyatah, nashyanti, nashyati, nashyatah, nashyata, nashyati, nashyasi, nashyatah, nashyatha, nashyami, nashyavah, nashyavah, nashyamah. Kshamyata. Similarly, nrit is the root. Ya will be added. Then it will sound nritya. Then titaha antya pratyayas. So you can decline one by one dhatu. Prarthana ji.
Nrityati, nrityatah, nrityanti, nrityasi, nrityatah, nrityatha, nrityami, nrityavah, nrityamah.
Pratyati means to dance. Push dhatu to nourish. Nandini ji. You have to add ya from push dhatu.
पुष्यति, पुष्यतः, पुष्यन्ति, पुष्यसि, पुष्यथः, पुष्यथ, पुष्यामि, पुष्यावः, पुष्यामः.
Next is moha.
Muhyati, muhyatah, muhyanti, muhyasi, muhyatah, muhyatha, muhyami, muhyavah, muhyamah.
The meaning is to be silly, to lose sense, or to faint. To faint, to lose sense, this kind of meaning will be used in next few sentences. Lubha, lubhyati.
लुब्यति, लुब्यतः, लुब्यन्तः, लुब्यसि, लुब्यथः, लुब्यथ, लुब्यामि, लुब्यावः, लुब्यामः.
Lubhyatah, lubhyanti. Bahuvachan means lubhyanti.
Yeah, lubhyanti.
Now these dhatus were belonging to fourth conjugation along with ya vikaran. Now in next they are introducing again sixth conjugation. Here avikarana will be added with the dhatu roots. So basically first conjugation also have avikarana and sixth one also have avikarana. But the difference is before adding avikarana to first conjugation, there would be changes in main root. For example, ni changes into nayati, bhu changes into bhavati. But in this case, in sixth conjugation, when you add avikarana, main root is not going to change. For example, wish cannot become veshati. U will not change into a. Srujati will not become sarjati. It will remain right srujati only. So upanta dhatu is not going, upanta swara or the antim swara, e, u, r, they are not going to change into a, o, r. So those rules will not be applied in the case of sixth conjugation. Okay. Now ish has changed into ich. How it has changed in this book, that will not be explained. So whatever is given in rectangular क्या बोलते हैं उसको bracket,
Bracket.
the we need to just understand ish changes into ich. How it changes in this book, we are not going to study that. When we will go to Lahu, and if we get chance to learn Tiganta Prakriya, then we will see probably. Ish changes into ichchati, means to wish. So ichchati, ichchataha, ichchanti, ichchasi, ichchatha, ichchatha, ichchami, ichchavaha, ichchamaha. Next is prachha. So that will change into prachha. How it changes? The rules are not given because it is in rectangular bracket. It means prachati, or will be added along with cha. Prachati, prachataha, prachanti. So saha prachati, tau prachataha, te prachanti, tvam prachasi, yuvam prachatha, yuyam prachatha, aham prachavaha, vayam prachamaha. This is how you have to practice. Next is much dhatu. Main root is much. It means to munchati, means to leave, to release, to give up. Munchati, to release. Basically, to release, mainly it is used. Moksha, from mukti. The word mukti, moksha comes from this much dhatu. So it will go like सह मुंचति तौ मुंचतः ते मुंचन्ति त्वं मुंचसि युवा मुंचतः यूयं मुंचथ अहं मुंचामि आवां मुंचावः वयं मुंचामः. Next is विष धातु, to enter. विशति विशतः विशन्ति विशसि विशतः विशथ विशामि विशावः विशामः. तो त्वं सह विशति तौ विशतः ते विशन्ति त्वं विशसि युवां विशथः यूयं अहं विशावः वयं विशामः. Next is सृज धातु, to abandon, to create. For both meaning, mainly it is used to create. Sometimes it is used to abandon also. So सृजति, सृजतः, सृजन्ति, सृजसि, सृजथः, सृजथ, सृजामि, सृजावः, सृजामः. स्पृश धातु means to touch. स्पृशति, स्पृशतः, स्पृशन्ति, स्पृशसि, स्पृशथः, स्पृशथ, स्पृशामि, स्पृशावः, स्पृशामः. Okay. Now, in the fourth conjugation, the rule, whatever I had explained, the same thing they are explaining. In the fourth conjugation, ya, and in the sixth conjugation, are added onto the roots before the termination, ti, taha, anti, etc. So, in these conjugations, the vowels do not take their guna substitute as in the first. So basically, in first conjugation, the main root is going to get gunadesh. That rule we had already seen in previous lesson. So I think let me show that again. Here we had seen. Okay, the final vowels, the antim swara and the penultimate shots, in the sense, the upantarasva swara, take guna. For example, antim swara is what? Ni is antim. So that ni changes into ne. So that is the guna. Ikara get the gunadesha, it changes into ekara. That was one example. Another is for antim swara is a bhu dhatu that changes into bhava. The example of antim swara. And Upanitya swara, we had another example of Buddha, Buddha dhatu. So basically, Upanitya swara is U. The before that, Ukara is there, Buddha. So Buddha will change into Bodha. So U gets the Guna as O, Bodha. Another word, Srija. Sorry, not Srija. Uh,
Sru.
for Upanitya swara, only one example we saw. Yeah, only one example we saw. Okay. Sri is for antim swara. Like bhu and mi. Okay. So these rules are not applicable for fourth and sixth conjugation.
Hmm.
The root words S is dropped before the plural and dual termination. So basically, we had already seen the forms, and we also know asti. Then a will be dropped. It will sound like staha and santi. So dual and plural, the a will be dropped. So asti staha santi, asi sthaha stha, asmi swaha smaha. So as is dropped in dual and plural. So that rule was clear. Then they had given directly examples. This is for homework. So we'll see that later. We'll go to next roots. Again, first conjugation they have introduced. G, Jayati. G changes into short or long E changes into, it gets the guna, it will become J, and J plus A, Ayadi Adesha will happen and it will become Jaya. So Jaya, to conquer. So you can decline this word in Jayati Jayatah Jayanti. Who will go first? Prarthana ji.
Jayati, Jayataha, Jayanti, Jayasi, Jayathaha, Jayatha, Jayami, Jayavaha, Jayamaha.
Next is Drisha. It changes into Pasha. It is given in plural. So Pashyati.
Pashyati, Pashyatah, Pashyanti, Pashyasi, Pashyatah, Pashyatha, Pashyami, Pashyavah, Pashyamaha.
Next is Dhava, to run.
Dhavati, Dhavatah, Dhavanti, Dhavasi, Dhavatah, Dhavatha, Dhavami, Dhavavaha, Dhavamaha.
Pibati.
Pibati, Pibati, Pibatah, Pibanti, Pibasi, Pibasah, Pibasha, Pibami, Pibavaha, Pibamaha.
Yaja Yajati.
Yajati, Yajataha, Yajanti, Yajasi, Yajathaha, Yajatha, Yajami, Yajavaha, Yajamaha.
Next is Vahadhatu, to bear, to blow, to flow. So it has many meanings.
Vahati, Vahati, Vahataha, Vahanti, Vahasi, Vahathaha, Vahatha, Vahami, Vahavaha, Vahamaha.
Smarati.
Smarati, Smarataha, Smaranti, Smarasi, Smarathaha, Smaratha, Smarami, Smaravaha, Smaramaha.
Here this rule will be applicable. Which one? Of Gunadesha, because this dhatu belongs to first conjugation. So Antim Swara is going to get Guna. Smru changes into Smar. Similarly, Ru changes into Har.
Harati, Harataha, Haranti, Harasi, Harathaha, Haratha, Harami, Haravaha, Haramaha.
Smru Smarati means to remember. Ru Harati means to take away, to remove. This is the first conjugations, the Kriya Padats, roots. Now fourth conjugation, again, here will be added. So As dhatu is there. Here as means to throw. And we had seen another as dhatu, which belongs to second conjugation, which means as means to be. So there will not be any vikarana added to second one. So it will go like astistah santi that we had seen. Now here we need to add ya vikarana and then we need to add pratyaya titah anti. So it will go like asyati.
Asyati.
Hmm.
So, so asyati, asyatah, asyanti. Oh, interesting. Asyati, asyatah, asyanti. Asyasi, asyatah, asyatha. Asyami, asyavaha, asyamaha.
The astra word is formatted from this root. Astra. Astra means what? That which can
Oh,
be thrown.
interesting. Hmm.
First dhatu means to embrace, to hug. Again,
Kusyati,
so it will become
kusyati, kusyatah, kusyanti, kusyasi, kusyatah, kusyatha, kusyami, kusyavah, kusyamah.
next is
Hmm.
shati, to be pleased, to be satisfied.
Tushyati, tushyatah, tushyanti. Tushyasi, tushyatah, tushyatha. Tushyami, tushyavaha, tushyamaha.
Next is lut. That
Lutyati,
it should be lut,
lutyat,
not lut.
well,
Luthyati.
lutyati,
That is thakar.
lutyati, lutyatah, luthyanti, lutyasi, luthyathah, luthyath, luthyami, luthyavah, luthyamah.
Yes. So even though it looks like a lut, but there is some typo. I think it should be luthyati. Lut. Thakara should be there. Second of third one. Third group.
Okay, so the root is with the partial tha. Okay.
Tush dhatu. Shushyati means to dry.
Shushyati, shushyatah, shushyanti. Shushyasi, shushyatah, shushyatha. Shushyami, shushyavaha, shushyamaha.
Yes. Now sixth conjugation, Shipa dhatu is there, which means
Kshipati, kshipati, kshipatah, kshipatah, kshipyanti. No, kshipanti. Sorry. Kshipasi, kshipasatah, kshipatha, kshipami, kshipavah, kshipamah.
again one more change. The root is the main root. Ultimately, it changes into thakar. It gets second one before adding the ya. Luthyati it will become. The main root is lut. That is okay. The main root is takar only. Again, tud dhatu is there. It will change. It will become tudati. Or will be added. Tudati, tudatah, tudanti, tudati, tudasi, tudatha, tudatha, tudami, tudavah, tudamaha. Means to inflict pain. Inflict pain on someone. Dishadhatu means to show. Dishati. Dishati, dishatah, dishanti, dishasi, dishatah, dishatha, dishami, dishavah, dishamah. And next is sincha. Sicha dhatu is there. It changes into sincha, means to sprinkle. So sinchati, sinchatah, sinchanti, sinchasi, sinchatah, sinchatha, sinchami, sinchavah, sinchamah. And this is for homework. I think we could finish this fourth one also. There are no. These are simple, so we will go fast, and we have 10 more minutes. We can finish this one also. Here mainly they will use the dual, basically like vasatah, gachatah, gachathah, and gachavah. For the gachavah, gachatah, gachatah, so this order they follow. The first person, then second person, then third person. In this way they go in this book. So basically now we are going to see 10th conjugation. So in 10th conjugation, we need to add aya vikaran. Aya. So katha is the main root. Aya, if we add it will become kathaya. Then we will add the terminations titaha anti kathayati. Kathayati, kathayatah, kathayanti, kathayasi, kathayatah, kathayatha, kathayami, kathayavah, kathayamah means to tell. Similarly, gan is there, it will go like ganayati. You can go.
गणयति गणयतः गणयन्ति गणयसि गणयथः गणयथ गणयामि गणयावः गणयामः.
So changes into ghosha, it will become ghoshayati, to proclaim.
घोषयति घोषयतः घोषयन्ति घोषयसि घोषयथः घोषयथ घोषयामि घोषयावः घोषयामः.
Similarly, chinta dhatu chintayati, to contemplate.
चिन्तयति चिन्तयतः चिन्तयन्ति चिन्तयसि चिन्तयथः चिन्तयथ चिन्तयामि चिन्तयावः चिन्तयामः.
Chora changes into chorayati.
चोरयति चोरयतः चोरयन्ति चोरयसि चोरयथः चोरयथ चोरयामि चोरयावः चोरयामः.
Pida dhatu is there. It will become pidayati.
पीडयति पीडयतः पीडयन्ति पीडयसि पीडयथः पीडयथ पीडयामि पीडयावः पीडयामः.
To give pain, to afflict pain. Another dhatu we had seen tudati.
That's right. So is there a difference in them? I mean, do they have specific meanings for context where you can use tudati versus pidayati, or they can be used interchangeably?
Interchangeably they can be. Dhatu, to publish. Prathayati. Prathayati.
प्रथयतः प्रथयन्ति प्रथयसि प्रथयथः प्रथयथ प्रथयामि प्रथयावः प्रथयामः.
Next is pri dhatu. It changes into prena and it means to please. Now this one is to please, and another we had seen as tushyati in previous page. Tushyati means to be pleased, to be satisfied. But prenayati means to please someone else. So there is a difference, little difference. Tushyati for our sake, and prenayati means to make happy someone, to make someone happy. Prenayati, prenayatah, prenayanti, prenayasi, prenayatha, prenayatha, prenayami, prenayavah, prenayamah. Next, rach.
रचयति रचयति रचयतः रचयन्ति रचयसि रचयथः रचयथ रचयामि रचयावः रचयामः.
Spruhayati.
स्पृहयति स्पृहयथः स्पृहयन्ति स्पृहसि स्पृहसथः स्पृहयथः
Spruhayasi.
स्पृहयथः स्पृहयामि स्पृह्यावः स्पृह्यामः.
Spruhayavah, spruhayamah. Ya will be purnana. Spruhayami, spruhayavah, spruhayamah. Now again same root, same rule. The root of 10 conjugation takes I before the terminations, titaha, anti, etc. So these things, again there are some root of the 10 conjugations are as general rules, both are as a general rules, both Parasmay Pada and Atmani Pada. Basically, the 10 conjugation dhatus will belong to even Parasmay Pada and Atmani Pada also. So before the final vowel and the penultimate, in the sense the upantya akara, example in some cases like kathayati, ganayati, rachayati, take their vriddhi substitute, except these things. Kathayati, ganayati, rachayati, prathayati. Here they are not going to take vriddhi. But in another dhatu's case, they will take the vriddhi. For example, the chi, chayayati. This is how it is going to happen. Ghusha, ghoshayati. So few dhatu they have given where their ultimate dhatu or ultimate swara or the penultimate rasva swara is going to take the vruddhi. Ghusha, the ukara changes into okara. Then there will be ghoshayati forms. Tada, there is a that later is going to take a vruddhi kadayati. Okay. So basically, what they are saying is the final vowel and penultimate is going to take vruddhi. But except Prathadhatu, Ganadhatu, Rachadhatu, and Prathadhatu. So this is how they are making the rules. Again, Tiganta Prakarana, whenever we will see, we will get the rules. Again, few more dhatus. At, now see, Ata dhatu has come here. Atati means to wander, to wander and ramble. New root for me, ramble, rambling. Chalati means to go, to move. Jalpati, first conjugation, so we will add only a. So jalpati means to prate, and the prattle, prattle, to blabber. Nindati, censure. Shamsati, to praise, to tell. Fourth conjugation, kup dhatu, ya will be added along with kup, it will become kupyati. Kupyati, kupyatah, kupyanti, kupyasi, kupyatah, kupyata, kupyami, kupyavah, kupyamah. Kshubha dhatu, kshubhyati, kshubhyatah, kshubhyanti, kshubhyasi, kshubhyatah, kshubhyatha, kshubhyami, kshubhyavah, kshubhyamah. Shlish dhatu, it will become shlishyati, shlishyatah, shlishati, shlishyanti, shlishyasi, shlishyatah, shlishyatha, shlishyami, shlishyavah, shlishyamah. So basically, another dhatu we had seen kus, to embrace. Now here we are seeing as shlish, both fourth conjugation. Kusyati means to embrace, shlishyati means also embrace. Unchati, unchati means to glean. ग्लीन करना, ग्लीन पता है ना, जो धान्य होते हैं उनको ग्लीन करते हैं, पता नहीं हाउ टू से, to glean. Okay, it will go like unchati, unchatah, unchanti, unchasi, unchatah, unchatha, unchami, unchavah, unchamah. Krusha dhatu will change into krushati, krushatah, krushanti, skrushasi, krushatah, krushatha, krushami, krushavah, krushamah. Spura dhatu will go like spurati, spuratah, spuranti, spurasi, spurathah, spuratha, spurami, spuravah, spuramah. Then three more dhatus, pujayati, pujayatah, pujayanti. 10th conjugation, I will be added, varnayati, varnayatah, varnayanti, varnayasi, varnayatah, varnayatah, varnayami, varnayavah, varnayamah. Similarly, santvayati, santvayatah, santvayanti, santvayasi, santvayatah, santvayatah, santvayami, santvayavah, santvayamah. To appease, new root for new meaning. Varnayati is to extol, describe. We will see another, we will use the same link for doubt clarification.